Let's go through the step-by-step explanation on how to solve case study 1. We are comparing the total interest charged by both ABC Bank and XYZ Bank for a loan of 15,000 over 3 years computed quarterly. Let's start with ABC Bank. For ABC Bank, the annual interest rate is 0.525, but since the loan is computed quarterly, we divide the annual interest rate by 3 to get the interest per quarter. So it is 0.525 divided by 3 equal 0.175. Next, we calculate the total number of periods. There are 9 periods as the loan is for 3 years and interest is computed quarterly. Then we use the compound interest formula, which is S equal P brackets 1 plus I N. We have P 15,000, I 0.175 and the power of 9. And then we substitute the values into the formula, which is S equal 15,000 1 plus 0.175 the power of 9. After that, we simplify it further with 1 plus 0.175 equal 1.175, and then S is 15,000 times 4.102 equal 17534.81 cents. To find the total interest charge, subtract the principal from the total amount using I equal S minus P, which is 17534.81 minus 15,000 equal 2534.81. Next, we move on to XYZ Bank. The annual interest rate is 0.0575, but since the loan is compounded quarterly, we have to divide the annual interest rate by 4 to get I equals 0.0575 divided by 4. Then, we calculate the total number of periods. There are 12 periods since the loan is for 3 years and compounded quarterly. Again, we use the same compound interest formula, which is S equal P 1 plus I with the power of N. So, then we solve these values with S equal 15,000 times 1 plus 0.0575 divided by 4 with the power of 12. To find the total interest charge, subtract the principal using the formula I equal S minus P. So it will be 17802.20 cents minus 15,000 equal 2802.20 cents.
Now let's compare. ABC Bank charged 2,534 ringgit 81 cents, while XYZ Bank charged 2,802 ringgit 20 cents. Since ABC Bank has a lower total interest, it is the better option to choose for this loan. To find the amount after 2 years, we are going to use the compound interest formula, which is A equal P 1 plus R divided by N with the power of N minus T. Then we substitute the values by A equal 15,000, 1 plus 0.0525 divided by 3 with the power of 3 minus 2. Next, we calculate the exponent and 3 by multiplying 3 and 2, getting the answer as 6. Then we solve 15,000 times 1.509702, having 16,645 ringgit 54 cents as an answer. Now we're looking at the next 1 year. Here, the interest rate changed to 0.05, which is 5%, and the interest is compounded 2 times per year, which means semi-annually. The new principal is going to be the amount we just calculate, which is 16 ringgit 54 cents. We are using the same formula as earlier, which is going to be 16,645 ringgit 54 cents. 1 plus 0.05 divided by 2 with the power of 2 minus 1. So we're going to count the number in brackets first, and having the answer as 1.050625. And then we multiply 16,645 ringgit 54 cents and 1.050625, and getting the final answer as 17,488 ringgit 22 cents. Now, let's calculate the total interest charge at the end of 3 years using the formula I equal S minus P, which is going to be 17,445 ringgit 22 cents minus 15,000 ringgit. And we will get the final answer as 2,488 ringgit 22 cents. So that is the total interest paid.
Case study 2, question A. Puan Ainun is going to retire soon. She have two choices. The first alternative is to accept the 2,500,000 gratuity and invest the whole amount in an account that pays 0.6% compound monthly. This way, she will get 8,500 every month until the account is empty. Joining a private retirement plan is another choice. Under this plan, she will get 8,500 ringgit every month for 24 years. The first question is, which option should Puan Ainun choose? Justify your answer with relevant calculations. In order to decide, we have to first start by solving 2,500,000 equal 8,500, 1 minus bracket 1 plus 0.0005 divided by 0.0005 with the power of negative n. Next, we simplify the first calculation by dividing both sides of the equation by 8,500 to isolate the bracket, which will be 294.12 equal 1 minus bracket 1 plus 0.0005 the power of negative 12t divide by 0.0005. 12 is the number of months, as in 12 months per year times t years. Then we multiply through by 0.0005 to clear the denominator like this. So it will be negative 0.85244 equal to 1.0005 the power of negative 12t. Next, take the logarithm from both sides like this. Now to solve this question, negative 12t will be equal log 85294 divided by log 1.0005. Calculate the rest with a calculator and we will get negative 12t equal to negative 318.21. Then transfer negative 12t in the same length as negative 318.21 and we will have to divide them. Then we will get the final answer, which is 26.52 years. The better option is the first one. This is because she can withdraw RM 8,500 every month for a longer period compared to the second option, which is 24 years,
Puan Ainun is
giving her
thinking
an
of buying a new scooter for her
2.52
daughter
years of
through
withdrawal.
an installment plan by making a down payment of 35% followed by 60 equal monthly payments. She anticipates the scooter to cost 13,850 and the interest charge is
4% compounded monthly. B1. Calculate the monthly payment and the interest charge. For these questions, we need to find the balance first, which is open bracket 25 divided by 100 times 30,850. Then we will get the answer, which is 3,462 ringgit 50 cent, and then 30,850 ringgit have to deduct with 3,462 ringgit 50 cent. The total for the balance will be 10,387 ringgit 50 cent. So for question B1, first we need to identify the information given. K equals to 0.04, M equals to 12 since it compounded monthly. I is K over M, which is 0.04 divided by 12. T is 5, and the last one, N equals to MT, which is 12 times 5. So, in these questions, we will use the formula A equals to R brackets 1 minus 1 plus 1 in bracket to the power of negative n over I bracket. After substitute the information given into the formula, we will get to find the monthly payment, which is R equals to 191 ringgit 30 cent. Meanwhile, to find the interest charge, we will use the formula I equals to NR minus A. And after all the calculation, we will get the answer, which is 1,090 ringgit 50 cent. B2. If she wants to settle the entire loan immediately after paying the 30 monthly payment, how much additional does she have to make and how much interest is paid? First, we need to identify the information given. I equals to 0.04 over 12. For N, since the total months was 60, so we need to deduct it with 30 months. So N will be equals to 30, and A is equals to 10,387 ringgit 50 cent. Then we will use the formula A equals to R open bracket 1 minus 1 plus I in bracket to the power of negative n over I close bracket to find the R. After substitute the information given into the formula, the answer for R is 364 ringgit 43 cents. And then to find the additional payment, which is equals to 364 ringgit 43 cents minus 191 ringgit 30 cents, which is the monthly payment. And after all the calculation, the answer is 173 ringgit 13 cent. Meanwhile, to find the interest, we will use the formula I equals to NR minus A, and after the calculation, we will get 545 ringgit 40 cent as the answer. B3. If she has not paid her first 5 monthly payments, how much should she pay on her 6th payment to settle all outstanding arrears? So, we need to identify the information given first. I equals to 0.04 over 12, N equals to 6, and R equals to 364 ringgit 43 cent.
In these questions, we will use the formula S to find the accumulated amount, which is S equals to R open bracket 1 plus I to the power of N minus 1 over I close bracket. After all the calculation, we will get 2,204 ringgit 88 cents as the amount for the sixth payment.